due process.
Due process.
Due process.
Due process. It's a legal principle basically saying the government has to follow certain rules before taking away your rights and punishing you. You know, like letting you know what you did wrong and giving you a chance to defend yourself. And it's a hot topic in the US right now because there are now more than 200 immigrants originally detained in the US who are now being held in a notoriously brutal mega prison in El Salvador. Most of them who have never been convicted or even charged with a crime in the US. 137 Venezuelans, for example, were sent there under a centuries-old wartime law previously only used 3 times in the country's history. Most famously to justify the internment of more than 100,000 Japanese Americans during World War II. And with that, one judge actually argued that Nazis got better treatment than these Venezuelans, many of whom were reportedly accused of being gang members by the Trump administration on evidence as flimsy as tattoos or clothing. There's also the case of a Maryland man who was deported despite a previous court order preventing him from being sent to El Salvador due to risk of persecution. And the administration has actually admitted that it was an administrative error, but still openly defied the Supreme Court's order to facilitate his return to the US, posting on social media that the man was never coming back. And this week, Trump argued that the US can't give everyone a trial, even though due process is guaranteed to citizens and non-citizens alike under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution. But now there's concern that even US citizens could get caught up in this, especially as we've seen permanent residents targeted, US citizens detained and mistakenly told to leave, and Trump even talking about sending some US citizens to that prison in El Salvador.